A lot of us across the Midwest are waking up to temperatures that are well below average, with some of us even waking up into the upper 30s. But more locally, I think a lot of us are still hanging on to the low to mid 40s across our region. You can see that sunrise starting to come up into Metropolis, Illinois right now, and temperatures in Metropolis are at about 44 degrees with a northwest wind of about 3 miles per hour. And again, we're not seeing anything in terms of cloud cover out there. And as I was saying, a lot of us are still hanging on to the low to mid 40s this morning, with 44 degrees being our hot spot in Sparta and in Carbondale, 45 in Kennett, and then again it is into the low 40s for most of us this morning. And I'm expecting those cooler temperatures to stick with us throughout the day. And again, we will have that chilly start to the morning, so if you're headed out, you may want to bring a light jacket, and the afternoon is going to be pretty cool and also fairly breezy. And we're also tracking the possibility of first frost into some portions of southeastern Missouri and southeastern Illinois. If you're headed out to the pumpkin patch this morning and into the early afternoon, temperatures still at 9 o'clock will be into the upper 40s, but they will quickly warm into the 50s by 12 o'clock and then into the low 60s for the afternoon. And I'm expecting highs today to be only into the lower 60s for your afternoon. By lunchtime, I think, again, a lot of us are going to be hanging on to the upper 50s before hitting our high today of about 60 to 62 degrees, depending on where you are, and down towards the south into portions of Union City, Tennessee, and into the Boot Heel of Missouri. We may see temperatures get into the mid 60s, but for most of us, again, we're going to be hanging out in the low 60s for high temperatures today. And to start the day tomorrow, I think a lot of us will be dipping down into the upper 30s, and there will be a slight northwest breeze, which could make it feel slightly cooler out there than it actually is, with a wind chill of about 34 in Harrisburg and 36 in Carbondale. But again, that's going to be just ever so slightly cooler than the actual air temperature. And for tomorrow, I think we'll be having mostly cloudy skies to start the day, but then they will be turning partly cloudy as we get into the afternoon. And tomorrow will be slightly warmer with temperatures into the upper 60s, but we could see a stray shower or storm across our northern counties tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, but I'm not expecting a widespread rainfall event or widespread shower activity. Now today we could see those breezy winds out of the north and northwest. By 9 o'clock we could see those winds already gusting to 12 miles per hour, and then through the afternoon, I'm expecting wind gusts to peak at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. But by 6 o'clock, again, we'll be losing those winds, and winds will be largely calm or between about 3 and 4 miles per hour across the region. So again, today I'm expecting temperatures to top out at about 60 degrees with mostly sunny skies. Tomorrow will be slightly warmer with a high of 66 and partly cloudy skies. And we do have that chance of frost in the morning and to portions of southeastern Missouri and southeastern Illinois, and also the chance of a stray shower, especially in our northern counties. So again, here's where we can expect to see that possible frost, especially into southeastern Illinois and southeastern Missouri. But again, it's not going to be a widespread frost event because I don't think a lot of us are going to be cold enough for a widespread frost. So keep that Storm Track 3 app handy in case we get any frost alerts, and because we're also tracking some active weather that will be working its way into our region. We will hang on to our 60s through Tuesday, but by the time we get into late Tuesday night into Wednesday, a warm front is going to start to work its way into the region, which will be bringing our temperatures into the upper 70s by then. And we'll also be seeing increased rain chances as we get into the middle to latter half of next week, and we could be tracking some active weather by Friday. So again, just to recap, we'll be seeing temperatures today into the 60s and 60s for tomorrow as well. The mid 60s will be lasting through Monday, and then the upper 60s will be here on Tuesday. But once our warm front starts to pass, we'll see temperatures get into the 70s. And I think our best chance of any rain and thunderstorms, it's going to be Thursday night going into Friday before another cold front rolls through and drops our highs back into the low 60s for next weekend.
I'm not quite sure I'm ready for frost yet, though. So what?
I'm excited for the cold.
I know you are, Garrett. Thanks a lot.